Good morning, everyone. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers, the grandmothers, and everyone. It says I have five people. Well, they must be very important five people. Hmm, it still says five, so I'm thinking, I don't know. Hmm, give it a second, right? Why am I looking at it? Aha. Good morning. Hi. Can you guess what's in my cup today? If you can, before anyone else does, you could win a spot on the bracket board. We have a brand new bracket board. I know you've seen it already. And the only numbers taken so far are 3, 4, 13, and 22. That's it. So lots of spots open. I haven't even shown any grand prize yet. But we will be doing one grand prize for this board. But you'll have a choice. So, like 8 people here. Ooh, shortcake. I don't remember any. They have every flavor, I think, everywhere. Now, I know a lot of people were scrambling to try to get their dress done. And I'm thinking, why are you worried? Because today isn't the finish. No. I mean, yeah, I know you want to be caught up. But if you were thinking there was a deadline for the grand prize, which is this bag of goodies, yes, that is not till the end of the make along. And we are not done because we're only done with piece number 1. We still have 2 more pieces to do. So, I finished my dress though. I might as well show it, right? So what I did, I told you I was going to put a ribbon in here, and I did mine in the back. So that's my front. And I put on a daisy. And then my sleeves are just one hair different. The sleeves are exactly the way they were on the live last week, but I put the original sleeve in the update. And as a matter of fact, here's the buttons. Matter of fact, Miss Chera reminded me that I had forgotten to put those instructions in. And so I thought I had done it, and I was busy Sunday. So somehow or another, I had not. So I finally got it in. So there's my finished dress. And it will fit my doll. So it is 0 to 3 months. Some babies, when they're first born, it's going to look a little big, but I'd rather it be a little big than it. You can wear it a little bit longer. And then if you want to get a picture where they can actually pick their head up, this is a little bit closer. So what I want to do is I want to make my hat the same way with the 3 colors. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put the 16 people that are participating by putting their photos up every week, regardless of how far they are, into the wheel and spin it. 20 people here now. Woohoo! And the winner this week is Angela Mannery. Angela gets to pick a spot on the bracket board or something out of the basket. I don't think she's here, So we will just mark her name down as the progress winner today. And we will tag her in the weekly update and see what she does. That happened twice now, 2 weeks in a row. And both people picked a spot on the bracket board. So that's how we have 4 names on there. Yes. Also, we need to do a roll off right now before we have any more winners. On numbers 3 and 4, we have, oh, Angela is here. She is here. All right. Congratulations, Angela. She wants number 9. So I'll get up and put number 9 up for Angela. And then Mrs. C's Cottage and Deb Murray are rolling off for that spot and who advances on. Numbers 3 and 4. So let's see who that is. Yep, last week we gave Deb a spot because she wasn't here to do a bracket draw, so we gave it to her. And Mrs. C is the winner. So I'm going to go ahead and put Mrs. C up here on the advance. Okay. Now I'm going to make it fairly easy on you because I wanted to trial and error this before I started the hat. I want to do the sun hat that I have been doing. A couple of times I've done this and I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. So, yes, you can choose any hat you want to go with this pattern and then just put your hat photo in for the next week for the drawing, or you can follow me. So what I'm doing is I tried the H hook and to see if when I got to the point that I wanted, would it work out for size. And I think my H is going to be just a little bit bigger than I wanted. I made one of these for Felicity last year and I had to make it bigger. So that one would be perfect. The one I made that I ended up having to make bigger. So this is the one that ended up fitting her. And I didn't remember that. So the H is more of a toddler size. And I have enough yarn to start over with the G. So that's what we're going to do today. And has anybody won the coffee yet? Oh, Joanne got the coffee again? Again? Uh-huh. So the coffee was blueberry with peppermint mocha. And, you know, every time I choose any kind of flavor of blueberry, now this one's called blueberry crumble. I always think, do I want hazelnut in it, regular creamer, or peppermint mocha? Because it can kill it. But it's perfect. This is perfect. So, Joanne, what are you going to do today? Oh, my. How fun. She doesn't win every week, but she wins a lot of times, huh? Yeah. Although I have stumped her, she has not her, but everybody. There's been a couple weeks when no one got it. uh, Joanne, you want a spot in the bracket board or something out of the basket? Highest bracket number, please. Okay, I believe that is 32. Number 32 goes to Joanne. Okay, so I'm going to be using a G hook. I'm going to start the hat today. Work on it for a little while. Talk about stuff. I will give you that pattern. So you can do it whatever way you want. But my plan is to start out with my light color. I'm going to work my light color through all the way through to row number 11. Then on row number 12, I'm going to change to my variegated. And then I'm going to work the variegated through row number 16. And then I'm going to do the very trim or edge, which is 3 rows of the dark color purple so that my hat matches my dress. No, you didn't miss the whole hat. I was just starting it last night with a G so that I could know whether or not that was the right size. And so I knew I would do 2 of them. I knew. So I'm going to use a G today to try and get the appropriate size that I'm going to try and make to match my dress. So we're going to start out with the light color and a G hook. And this pattern will be given to you because it's a free pattern. And Miss Linda usually grabs those for me. And I did put it down below. It is the Bagaudet number 471. And if you do it the way that she does it with a 4 medium, it'll come out as an adult. If you drop down to a 3 light and use a smaller hook, you end up with smaller hats. So that is my plan. And if you have 2 colors, start with the light color and then just do decide if you want to do the middle section in your light color or your middle section in your dark color, and it should be fine. Now I'm going to add a daisy to mine. So we're going to start out with a chain of 4. We're going to work this pattern for a little while, and then you can finish it and post your photo in the make along. No, this is not allowed to be in both hats and more hats, or the cuddle along, because this is strictly for this make along. So chain of 4, slip stitch to the first single, slip stitch to the first chain to form a ring, and then chain 1. We're going to do a series of V stitches. All of the rows are going to be V stitches. So we're going to make V stitches and we're going to work into the V stitches, making it go really quick, right? So you're going to first make your first V stitch with a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And in that that circle or that chain 4, you will make 6 V-stitches. No chains in between, just 6 V-stitches. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet until you have 6. Now, what I like about this is it comes out looking like a little sun hat. Yes, it is just adorable. That is why I like making this hat for patterns like dress patterns. It's amazing that you don't have to do much. Just change your weight of yarn and your hook size. You're going to do 6 V-stitches in your circle. At the end of that, you're going to slip stitch into your first double. And you'll have a little ring, little circle. Good morning, Evelyn. We are doing a sun hat to match our dress. I have started with a G hook and my light colored yarn. Chain 4, slip stitch to join to form a ring, and then do 6, well, chain 1, and then do 6 V stitches in that circle. So you're going to do double crochet, chain 1, double crochet as a V stitch. Continue doing those until you have 6. Slip stitch to join in your first double to form your first row. Then you're going to slip stitch to the first chain 1 space, which is your first V stitch. Hi, Bev. Oh, 29 here now. Wow. Happy Mother's Day to you girls as well. And grandmothers. Is everybody caught up that wants to be? Because I am ready to go on. Let me know. I do want to let you know that I picked a bod hat to go with our May hats, and more hats. I posted that link down below as well. It is the waffle hat. Yeah. And it's going to be using this Brava in the pink, and I have mine done, so I'm going to show you that in just a minute. Yep. Ends up perfect. And you have some leftover to use in your Navajo blanket. Isn't that great? You'll slip stitch to your first V stitch space, your chain 1 space, and then you will do a V stitch increase. So you're going to do a V stitch into your first chain 1 space, which is a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And then to make an increase, you just chain 1 and double crochet. So you'll have 2. Is that right? No, I will do a increase, which means a total V stitch. So you have 2 V stitches. I believe that is right. No. I think you just do chain 1 and another double crochet. And that would make total sense if we did add Yeah, I only did one. Okay. So you'll have 2 chain 1 spaces. You're going to skip over to your next V-stitch, and that means the chain 1 space, and do a V-stitch increase, which is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Skip over to the next V-stitch and do the same. I was thinking maybe I was supposed to do a complete V-stitch. I don't know. Let's see. Don't know. 6 V-stitches. I don't know. I didn't make this pattern up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. No, 12. 6 V-stitches with 2 legs each is 12. Oh, and then a chain 1 for each would be 18. So yeah, 18. Yeah, don't throw me off like that. I didn't even know you were here. Happy Mother's Day, Lori. Hi, Denise. Oh, and great grandmother. Oh, congratulations, Angela. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet should be your increase on that one. So you just add in 1 to each V-stitch. Skip over to the next one and do a V-stitch and an increase. How many of you have done this hat before? The cloche hat. So if you're adding 2 stitches each side and you're counting them, then I guess that's how many you'll have. So round 2, you'll still have 6 spokes. There'll be 3 in each side. And we're always going to work into the chain 1 spaces. So row number 3, you'll do the same thing. You will slip stitch to your first double, slip stitch to your first chain 1 space, and chain 1. So, how many chain 1 spaces should you have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Should still have 12. Hey, Deb, you want to mark the chat and draw me a bracket board winner and or a basket draw. You could draw something out of the basket, yes. So if you are new here, you do have to have a United States address to win. And anytime you want to help me out with shipping, you can always send me a coffee. It's marked down below. All right, now how the drawings work here is my friend Deb, happy Mother's Day, Deb. She marks the chat. She controls who wins because she has this little drawy thing that she does a number on, and she goes in the order that is on her screen and picks the person number coordinating to the Alexa or whoever she asks to pick the number. So if you want a bracket spot, you can write in a bracket spot now. And if you would like something out of the basket, we will do that too. So at the end of the bracket game, that's when you would end up with a 1 winner What they will win, we do not know yet. It's all a mystery. 33 people here. It's blueberry crumble with peppermint mocha today. Absolutely awesome. I want another cup. I might need to make another cup too, because we are going to work on our basket today. So anybody that is doing that basket that we have been challenged to do from Beverly's Crafts, we will be working on that today. Uh, sew in my end. I'm going to end up with 2 of these hats. One of them is half done, which is okay. I've got other ones like it. Okay, so when you get done with row 2, let me know. This is how row 2 looks. Okay, so we're going to, like I said, slip stitch to get to your first chain 1 space. We're going to do a V-stitch in the first. We're going to go to the next one, and we're going to do an increase. So you're going to do, in the second one, you're going to do a V-stitch, and then chain 1 and a double crochet. That's your increase. So you'll have 3 V-stitches for us each side. So you should have 6 of these when you're done. So you're going to skip over to the next chain 1 space and do a regular V-stitch. Then go to the next chain 1 space and do an increase. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So each side, each 6 sides will now have 3 V-stitches. Follow that pattern around. 1 regular V-stitch, 1 V-stitch increase. Now I used an H hook, and I'm coming out with a toddler size. And I love it. I just think this one's too big to go with my 0 to 3 months. So this will be a toddler size. It's not done. It's just the first 11 rows. And then I started with the band, which will be my variegated color. And then I stopped and said, today's show, I'll use the G hook because it's going to be too big. And I have enough yarn to do both. So that is why you saw. Okay, 23 entries, she says. I do have to let you all know something that happened this week. My daughter got engaged. They went on a beach trip to Ocean City, and during that trip, they sent me a message and said that they got engaged. And I was like, I kind of knew, but still exciting because, you know, and he had asked Dad before they left, so that's kind of why I knew. Uh-huh. So yeah, that's exciting. We have a winner. Yes, we do. Who is it? Went by me. Went by me. Thank you, guys. Cindy Vaness, I believe. Yeah, Cindy Vaness. Woohoo. So I Cindy says she wants number 13. Number 13 for Cindy. All right. I got to put that on number 13. Uh-oh. Number 13 is already gone. Yep. Numbers that are chose already 3, 4, 9, 13, 22, 32. So pick another one, Cindy. So when they got back from vacation on Saturday, she called me to ask me about Sunday. And when she did, I said, so when is this big day going to be? And she's like, I don't know. So, yeah, not even in a year, I'm guessing. Let's see. Okay, 21. All right. Let's do 21. Oh, guess what that does? That generates a roll off. Okay. And I don't know why this is so unsteady, right? I took the board down to make a new one. Next thing I know, it won't stay up there. I'm like, it's falling on me. Jeez. All right, so we're going to do a roll off between Cindy V and Annette. Well, that's not how you spell Cindy. Annette, okay. Roll off time. Now, why we're doing roll-offs immediately is because if you are knocked off the board and you're not live, you can continue to play and get back on the board. So the winning roll-off is Annette. So Cindy can go ahead and keep playing to get back on the board. That's how that works. Okay, so Annette rolls on. We're going to start row number, what is it? 3 or 4? 4. In just a minute. I think I need a new pen too. A couple years of using this one and it's being beaten up. All right, where are we? Yes, we're on row 3. The sequence. Okay, so this repeat is the first V-stitch you come to, you will do a regular V-stitch in that. Then you'll jump to the next chain 1 space and do a V-stitch and then an increase, which is a chain 1 and a double crochet. So it looks like your V-stitch has 3 legs instead of just 2. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet is your regular V-stitch. That goes in the first one. And then an increase goes in your second. So it's double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in the chain 1 space. And you'll repeat that 6 times. And I'm going to show you mine. Just looks like spokes in a wheel. You just want to make sure you're increasing only one time on each side. And if you can't keep up today, what's nice is I did pick a pattern that is also a tutorial. So for the people that love tutorials, it is a wonderful thing to just watch Crystals because she does a great job. And I like using different patterns to go together because this pattern goes great with this dress. So you end up looking like in your increase one, you end up looking like a W stitch. Yeah. Number 4 row, well, you end it the same, slip stitch in your first double, slip stitch in your next chain 1 space to start your new row. Row number 4 will be the same. Not exactly the same, but you are going to increase in your last leg. So if you look at where you are on each side, there's 6 sides. You have 1 V-stitch and then you have an increase. So at that point, you are going to add 1. So you're going to do a V-stitch, then you're going to do another V-stitch, then you're going to do an increase. So this time, we're going to have a V-stitch, and then skip over to your chain 1 space and do a V-stitch, and then skip over to your next chain 1 space and do an increase. So you do a V-stitch, a chain 1, and a V or a double crochet. So this time you'll end up with a side being 2 V-stitches and an increase. It's very light colored yarn. It's the lavender speckle. I just love this. It's just subtle enough, and you can use any purple to go with it. Just gorgeous. And they have 370 yards in a Sweet Delight, so it lasts forever. I was thinking yesterday I needed to ask to go to Hobby Lobby because I still haven't gotten there in a long, long time. But I also wanted to stay home. So I was like, so I didn't go, but I will. And the end of the month, our new Joann's will open. And so I, of course, want to do a walkthrough there with everyone. And hoping that they will have some of the new Big Twist so I can at least look and touch that and probably buy some. I was hoping to get some of that new Big Twist hand dyed to go in the bracket game. But my store didn't have any yet, so I haven't been able to do that. So, a lot of times I use the Yarnable, which is fine. Does anybody want to make a yarn deal? Okay, at this time, I'd like Deb to mark the chat. And if you are following along, then you know exactly what I'm asking you to do. Challenge me to find a favorite color and favorite weight for you. Write that in the comments as soon as Deb marks the chat. Don't write it before because you won't get in the drawing. And I will go around Christie's closet and I will find some yarn to match up with your choices. What isn't by the yarn section? Oh. No, it's just that if you didn't remember, then I will remind you. My Joann's is moving and they got rid of the yarn section first. Boof, gone, nothing but loop it for 2 months now as they move everything else. So then I went into the parking lot where they had the sign for the new yarn for the new Joann's, and they weren't open yet. And they're telling me at the end of the month. So I'm hoping that somewhere that new yarn hits my town in the new store because it never came to the old store. So that's my story, and I'm like, ah. And then, like I was saying last week, my Michael's is empty because there's nowhere else to buy yarn but Michael's. And they weren't aware of it, must be. Not everybody, because I went in there and they're like, I don't know why we're empty. Well, because you're the only one selling yarn. Oh, dear. Okay. So make sure you put your comment in below. And never fails. Krista's alive every Sunday morning. Let's call her. Let's call her right when she's doing her live. Whatever. Slip stitch to join and finish round number 4. And I will give you a chance to catch up there. And what I'm going to do is show you my hat, my waffle hat. This one is which one is this? What was the number on this one, Linda? I think it was the waffle hat number. Do you remember? The link is down below. It's a Bag O' Day hat, and I'm using the Brava worsted from Knit Picks for May. And this is number 4. I used an eye hook in her tutorial. I'm not positive, but I think she has a J. So mine came out absolutely gorgeous. That is your Brava speckled, and it is all pink and maroon colors. It's got red speckles. I did use the reverse. Well, actually, it's not the reverse. It's that special way of doing the crab stitch. Instead, you just turn your needle. You don't do it backwards. I love it now. I did put on a pink and variegated pom-pom. This one is one of those that has the snap, and it's removable. Now, I gotta say, when you do these hats, if you do a hat where you slowly decrease and then cinch it, your pom-pom sits and it is not wimpy. If you just do a hat where you slowly go all the way up to your, or you start at the top and work your way down and increase, you're going to have a floppy top. It doesn't, it doesn't sit right. But when you do a cinch, Oh my gosh. The cutest way it sits on your hat is just so these are removable so that you don't ruin your pom pom when you wash your hat. So this is perfect. Perfect. All right. Oh, Cindy Van Ass. Oh, see that, Cindy? You thought you had uh, you know got thrown to the wolves there in the bracket game. They came right back around to you. Oh my gosh. Well, happy Mother's Day, Cindy. Okay, now Cindy says she wanted three light. Am I right? Three weight in pink. Wow. Okay. Three weight in pink. Let's see what I got. I may not be able to, but you never know. I get up and walk around, let you finish row number 4. We will come back with row number 5 after we get this let's make a yarn deal done. Aha. That is not a 3 weight. Okay. Yeah, that's beautiful. I look at my 3 weights, I'm like, oh, such beauty. I may not be able to do a 3, but I can get a light 4. That will work. And I'm sure whatever I find, she will make up her mind. And pink. Okay. Ah, yeah, some unusual pink over here. Uh, might take me a minute longer today. But that's okay. You're catching up, right? Yep. You are catching up. Uh, see what I got in here. Ah, these are all 3s. Yes, they are. Oh, oh. Gosh, how many of these are 3s and how many are 4s? Isn't that funny? I put these away thinking that they were 3s. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't think I've made you wait this long before. I don't have pink right available, I guess, right at my fingertips. So that's what's happening here. Okay. She's going to get something that I have that I love. So that's unless she doesn't love it, and then we'll find that out in a minute. Oh, what is this? How much fun is this room? I'll tell you what. Okay, I will give her choice. I will give her a choice. How that's the way to do it, right? As everybody leaves and says, "Oh, this isn't any fun. There's nobody on the screen, blah 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 blah." Of course, of course. Of course I am. Okay. It's called Let's Make a Yarn Deal for a reason. Okay, I pulled out some of this. Now, this may not be pink to you. However, it may not be 3 either. But I wanted to show you because here it was in my face, right? This is, oh, okay. Yeah, let's tease Lori just a little bit longer because I love to do that. Let me see. Do I have any pink? No. I have no pink stitch markers left. So I will give you a choice of an I or a K stitch marker. And what I'm saying is they have the letters on them. I or a K, whichever one you want. And today's choice of yarns. Okay, so here we go. This is called Yarn Bee Lush Loft. Yes, I got it on the clearance. Lush Loft. Now, if you can see that, it is probably going to be orange to you, Lori, because you have an orange filter on. This is called Blush. It's called Lush Loft Blush. It's 142 yards in one of these, and it's so soft. Believe it or not, it is a 4, and it is also 100% nylon. Yeah. It comes in 142 yard skein. So that is the pink or the blush. Okay. Now don't go away. Don't make up your mind yet, because of course I have my favorites. My favorites that I don't want to give away, but I will. Sweet Delight print. This is your pink one of the pink ones. This one's called Kitty. This is Kitty. 377 yards in one Sweet Delight. Like I was telling you, how beautiful is this yarn? This is a 3 light, and this is Kitty. So you have your choice today, Cindy, of a Sweet Delight or a Lush Loft. And an I or a K stitch marker. So you go ahead and you decide what you want to do, or trade it all up for a spot on the bracket board, or draw something out of the basket. Meow, she says. Now, wait a minute. Which one won? Wasn't it Cindy Vanessa that won? Am I wrong? Oh, trust me. These babies are precious. I hope they never stop making Sweet Delight. You know I love, love, love it. I can say that's my favorite yarn. I'm sure of it. I mean, like, there's a lot that match it, though. There's a lot that are similar. The only downfall I have is because the skein is so big that when you start pulling through, a lot of times you will get some yarn barf. Cindy Vanessa says she will take the blush with the eye hook, eye stitch marker. All right. Let's put that eye on here. I have blue and crystal or pearls, I guess, for that one. And it is a lever back. You can use it for knit or crochet. And I'll just put that right on there. And I'll send them out to you. Whenever you win here, you do have to send me a message. Most of you know that. I don't want to send to the wrong address. It is a shame when you pay postage and the item comes back to you. I've had that happen quite often with some people because they don't give me numbers or north or west or whatever. So thanks for joining in on that. Okay, row number, what are we on? Row number 1, 2, we're on row number 5. And we're going to slip stitch to your first chain 1 space, and we're going to do, this time we're going to do 3 V-stitches regular. So in the first chain 1 space, we're going to do a V-stitch. In the second chain 1 space, on top of the V-stitch there, we're going to do another V-stitch. And then on the third one, we are going to do a V-stitch. So this time, you will end up doing your increase on the 4th single or chain space. So your increase goes there, where you chain 1 and double crochet, and you will have 4 sections for a side. 1, 2, 3 V-stitches and then an increase. And you just repeat that 5 more times. Yeah, that blush, what is it? Lush Loft, that was discontinued, right? Yeah. Yep. You never know what you're going to find, what I'm going to find in Christi's closet, because everything is packed so tightly, you know. And then when I start giving stuff out, I find holes, and then I put new stuff in those holes and bury other stuff. So we're going to do 3 V-stitches and then an increase for row number 5. Now let me see something. This will be our last increase row. Now, I know that there's several of you here that are making this dress set, and I was just curious, is anyone want to try and win some buttons and some ribbon and some daisies for their dress? Because I was thinking about doing that right now. I put in the grand prize package, I put a bag of stuff to finish off your dress with. And I thought, well, let's do a draw for other people to do, to win. Okay. So what I was thinking was letting you pick out some ribbon, or, you know, letting you have a draw. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask Deb, while you're doing row number 5, ask Deb to mark the chat again. And I will put in some buttons and some whatever buttons you want. Well, what we'll do is we will decide if you want white or pearl or purple. These are actually lavender buttons. And if you want some iridescent or white sparkle yarn ribbon, or the purple ribbon, I have other ribbons. I whatever color you want, that's what we'll do. Whoever wins will get that. And then I will throw in some of these daisies that I got from Nancy because I have enough to share. Yep. So go ahead, mark the chat. And if you want to win accessories, then write below that you would like to win accessories, and then we will decide what color you want when we get there. So these daisies come in a variety of colors, and I will throw some in to this drawing, and then you'll get your choice of colors there. Whatever you use on the dress, or want to use on the dress. Now we also have a choice of these little Scotties, and they come in pinks and stuff, and these are adorable. I will throw a couple of these in if you want. You just have to be the winner. And as a matter of fact, Deb, do me a favor. When we get to the point where you're going to draw me 2 winners from this. Okay? All right. Where's my hook? G hook. Okay. Yep, I thought maybe you guys would like that. I didn't realize that, a lot of you can't get out to the store to get these, and I have extra, so why not share? Buy it in bulk and then share it with you, Yep, so Deb's going to get me 2 winners on that one. And you both will be able to choose the colors that you want. Now, while Deb goes and does that, I will let you know that rows number 6 through 11, you'll do 5 rows of just V-stitch in every V-stitch around, every chain 1 space around. That will be rows 6 through 11. And it'll be in the light colored yarn. If it does look big, don't worry, because you're going to make it tighter when you start row number 12. I finished my 1 through 5, and it's going to grow from there without increasing anymore. So when you just do your V-stitches for row 6 through 11, it's going to increase. I have 5 inches across on that flat part, on that part there. Now, if I go back to my H hook one and lay that down flat and count 6 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, I'm sorry. 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, and measure that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5.5. So just that little bit brought it down. The 1 hook size brought it down. And so I'm going to do 11 rows with my light color. Same way I did the H hat. And then I'm going to do the band, which when you follow along, you're going to cut your light colored yarn and add in the variegated and do the band. The band is rows 12 through 16. And it's a single crochet in every double crochet around. So you're going to lower your stitch count and bring it in, okay? And you're going to do that for rows 13 through 16, or I mean 12 through 16. All right. And then change to the dark color for the last 3 rows. And we have winners. Yes, we do. We have Chera and Judy as the winners of the accessories. So what you get to choose is I want you to choose some ribbon. These may not be the exact ribbons, but I want you to choose pink or white or purple, and I will give you a whole roll of ribbon. So write this down so you will know to tell me pink or white or purple. I have these little doggies. These are Scotties. So they come in pink, red, green, yellow, blue. You can have 2 or 3 of these. Let me know how many. And then buttons. We have these lavender buttons, and I have white to go. They have white ones or lavender ones, and I probably have pink somewhere. They're just not right in front of me. Actually, there is one sleeve of pink here, but then you both wouldn't be able to pull pink. But these are very, very light pink. And then the daisies. Oh my, you guys, a whole bag of daisies. I'll send you 3 or 4 of these in whatever color, or you want a variety of colors. I'll send you one of every, whatever. Blue, yellow, white, dark pink, light pink, and green. Yeah. Too many choices. Well, you just send me a message telling me what ones you want there, and I'll send you some accessories. How fun is that? Yes. Yeah, I have 3 of these a little bit bigger in the lavender. This is more like a fuchsia color, but again, I'll figure it out and send some goodies your way so you can finish your dress if you don't have any. That was fun. I like doing that. All right, so when you finish row 5, you are going to slip stitch into the first double crochet. White, please. Okay. All right. Okay. Just remind me in your message to me which ones that you're going to get. Yes. And remind me of your address also, Judy, because I haven't sent you anything in a minute. So I'm going to slip stitch to your first double, slip stitch in your first chain 1 space, and we're going to do a V-stitch, chain 1, and do a V-stitch in every chain 1 space around. So your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in every V-stitch. And now your hat will start to be coming down, but it still goes out as well. And when you get done with 11 rows, you're going to think it's a little bit big, but it's not, because when you do row number 12, you're going to shrink it down. And that's where I get the sun hat idea from, is that change in the way the hat is shaped. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do I'm going to do my brim in my variegated color. And then I'm going to do my edging, my 3 rows of edging, which is your ruffly part in the dark color. And I'm going to put my matching daisies on the hat on the brim. So next Sunday, I should have it done, and you will see how it matches, because you're going to make the accessory have the same daisy on it, and it's going to match. No matter, you don't have to do the exact same stitches or anything like that, and it'll end up matching. So next Sunday, we will look at our finished hat, and we will start the set of shoes to go with it. That's my plan. And what time we got there, Deb? Oh yeah, we're good. We will do. I'm not. I don't think Deb's going anywhere. So what we will do is we will let you finish that uh, hat from the tutorial that Crystal offers us, which gives her time when you watch the video, which is perfect because I appreciate her and her channel. And we will start. We will go on to working on the the um, the basket. Yes, I knew I'd think of it in a minute. So what I want to do before everybody leaves is do another bracket basket draw. So mark the chat one more time before everyone leaves. And those that want to stay, happy Mother's Day to everyone. And those that want to stay and do the basket with me, we won't have any more drawings after that, after this. Well, you never can say never, right? You can never say never, because I do whatever the heck I want to do. And if I want to give something away, I do, right? So Deb's marking the chat for a basket or a bracket draw. Now you want to get on this bracket because you still don't know, and you never know what I'm going to do. I might, in the middle of the bracket game, say, oh, you know what? I'm going to give a prize to every one of the semifinalists. You know, you never know. You just never know. Or I might throw in some hand-dyed yarn into the grand prize, or I might throw in some set of tools or something. You just don't know what I'm going to do. And that's what makes it so much fun. So go ahead and let me know in the comments now if you want to your name on the bracket board and what number. And we'll do another draw before y'all leave. I know some of you are here for the basket. Yeah, that is a fun challenge from Beverly at Beverly's Crafts. Now, I got to say, she went on a cruise. And I think she went on a cruise the week before all the photos of everyone else. So I'm thinking, Bev, were you on the cruise with Pamela and Jane Wynn and them? Or were you on the week before? Because they're all posting photos, and I'm like, wait a minute. I know Bev went. At least I think she's here. She was earlier. What, I lose everybody? Oh, there we are. I thought I lost everybody. week 30th to the 7th. So does that mean you haven't gone yet? Because I was thinking the way that one video was that you were leaving, so you weren't going to do your challenge till you got back. Or is that still you still going? So you didn't get to see everybody on this last one then that all went together. I see the beautiful, beautiful pictures and the videos off of, like when they're moving in the water. So beautiful. Just gorgeous. Oh. You were trying to be quiet. You are trying to be quiet? Get out of here. That's a good one. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. I think I understand. Lori, I'm still laughing about Lori being quiet. That was a good one. Oh, dear. Okay. All right. I get it, Ravini. I get it. Oh my, yeah. So you're gonna do 5. You're gonna do up to row 11 with your V stitches. So your hat should look kind of flat and start to work its way down now. That is one row of the V stitch so far, and you go up to row 11. Um, I know it's kind of mesmerizing when you look at it. You're like, wow. But if you follow it, if you put your hand on the middle and count each V stitch leg upward, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 rows done. I mean, 6.5 rows done. I'm on row 7. 8, 9, 10, 11 with your cream colors or your light colors. All right, well, who won? Teresa? Teresa won? All right. Teresa hasn't won in a minute. Let me see. Hi, Shelly. Happy Mother's Day. Teresa won. She wants number 28. All right. I will write down Teresa's name on number 28. I'm going to put our hats away for a minute and bring out the basket. This is a basket challenge that I was challenged by from Beverly's Crafts to make, and it has been quite fun. Shoot, I forgot what the number was. Oh, shoot. What in the heck? So the last V-stitch row is 11. Yes. The first single round is 12. Yes. And your single round will only be singles in the double crochets. You're going to skip over your chain 1 spaces. Let me see. Where is the winner? Number 28, she said. I missed it. It was going by so fast. I'm glad you're not being quiet anymore. All right, number 28 it is. Teresa, heart. Okay. I was thinking about the very first grand prize choice in this bag right here. So this is a Yarnable. And it is, I believe, the Unicorn Yarnable. Now, this was 3 light, or I shouldn't say that. I should say DK. It's a plush DK. And if you can see, there are blues and lavenders and pinks in this. This is a plush DK 85 superwash merino and 15 nylon, 246 yards. This is the Yarnable for May. And I'm going to put that with a stitch marker into the grand prize for this bracket game. And the only way I'm going to do a blue. No, not a blue. Well, it is. It's periwinkle. So I'm going to do a periwinkle heart. It looks gray on the screen, but trust me, it's not orange. It is a blue or lavender periwinkle color. And it's going to go on this Yarnable, back into the sleeve there. See, you can see it's more blue there. And on the shelf behind me. And that'll be sitting here for the grand prize on the bracket board. And at least she calls me sister. Love it. Love it. Okay. All right, let's bring out the baskets, shall we? Okay. So what we were doing was we were working on this basket. Now, I think it's linked below. It should be linked below. And we're using 2 skeins at a time. Woo! I just want to throw everything on the floor, right? Yeah, okay. So we're using this pattern, and it is a free storage basket pattern by Christi Cagle. And you can click on the link and get that free pattern and print it yourself if you want to, or just read it off of her blog, whatever it is. It's in Ravelry too, I guess, but I'm not. I don't know if that's where you can print it off Ravelry for free or not, because I didn't print this. Beverly printed this for me. And we're going to start with row number 7, because that's where we are. We're using a big honking hook for this. And it is the 8. I'm using the 8 millimeter. Yeah. You made 3 of them already, Joanne? Holy cow. Awesome. Okay. So there's 30 people here, and not all of you are doing the basket. But I can tell you right now that while we're here, I betcha that if Deb is here, we're going to have a drawing. So, Okay, so we're using 2 skeins of this humongous Lion Brand yarn. Now, this is called Wool Ease Thick and Quick. See how big it is? Well, if you double it, it makes it even thicker. And oh my gosh, you guys. Here is my basket so far. Look at that. Mine is a tweed. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, and it's really thick and heavy. So, we are on row number 7. Now, I was told that you were going to repeat round 5. I was told. I read it. Okay, so what do we have? Yeah, I sent Bev her challenge, and she has a beach bag pattern from Mary Maxim that I sent her. All the instructions and stuff are in there. It was, I believe that was a subscription at one point where they every month you got a different project and everything was in the bag. So I sent you that whole bag with all the stuff in it. So row number 7 is repeat round 5. Round 5, chain 1, start in the first single and single crochet. Start in the first stitch and single crochet. And it's so big, this hurts your hand. And then you're going to double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so we're going to double crochet. If you go slow, it doesn't hurt as bad. We're going to repeat that. So we're going to single crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. And it looks like there's 40 stitches. So you'll have 20 singles and 20 doubles. And it gives it a little bit of a different texture there. But with my tweed, I'm not going to notice it that much. Yeah, the beach. Oh, I have another pattern for a beach bag for Bev that I printed out. And I didn't know if I should send her 2 in a row. It's like, but I do have one. So I will share that with you so that you can see it in case you care. Now, where did I get this? I got this one from Hirschner's. And this beach bag is patriotic. So it's using white, red, and royal blue in the Hirschner's Worsted 8. And it's free on the Hirschner's website. So if you go and Google, or not Google, but go to the Hirschner's and type in patriotic tote, there's a tote bag pattern for red, white, and blue. And it's free. And yeah, so I was going to send that one to Bev, but I didn't yet. I even printed one for her and one for me. So if she says she wants to do this one, I will send her the stuff to do that. But I don't think she wants another tote bag. But you never know. You never know. It's for July 4th type of day, you know. So it's coming up. But yeah, so sit back and work on this. Oh my goodness. So row number 7 is the one we're on, and there are 11 rows. Now, Bev says you can make this taller by doing this middle section a little bit higher. Which basket pattern? The one that we're doing, Ravini? This one? It's linked below. This basket pattern is linked below. It's called the Free Crochet Storage Basket by Christi Kegel. That's this one. It's linked below. Yeah, I think I'm going to give this to my daughter for Christmas. You never have enough, handmade stuff to give at Christmas. So this will be special because I've never done anything like this. It's such a big needle and stuff, you know. So what I was doing was I was going through some of my yarns over here, and I was looking for something that was this bulky. Now this yarn is a 6 bulky. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. So I was looking for other 6s because we never know what to use our 6 bulky on. And I'm like, this is perfect. These baskets are perfect. So I thought, I am going to um, make another one with something that I have. So, anyway, let me see here. I know I put some away. I came across it the other day. And it wasn't over here. I didn't come across it over here, that's for sure. Must be over on this other rack. Huh. No, I don't know where I came across it. But it was a 6. Hmm. Oh, it was in Michael's. I saw it, and I said to myself mentally, I have some of that at home. That's what happened. I saw it in Michael's and thought, I have some of that somewhere at home. So that made me think of today that we were going to be working on the baskets, and that I should look into the bag where we had some bulky 6s. And yep, we do have some bulky 6s right here. Yeah, they're right here underneath this. Let's see, what is this one? This one, oh, this one here was from Joann's, and this one was from Michael's. So this one is a purple. Yeah. Yep. So already I found some. This is called Cozy Wool, and this is purple. It is the color of berries, and it is like just so soft. Let's see, how much is it? Close to this kind of yarn. Yes, it is. It is not 50% wool, 50% acrylic. Well, we don't care as long as we're not allergic to wool. And you need, for this pattern, you need, where does it say? Keep on scrolling. I know it told me. I would suggest using 2 skeins of yarn at the same time and working up the basket pattern as written below. I'm pretty sure you only, okay, here. 120 yards of line brand woolies. Uh-oh. Is this going to be 120? No, it's only 90. Ah. Can I still give them this yarn? I think that there's a chance that this will be able to be used, though. Anyway, here's my thought. Anybody who would like to win this beautiful purple bulky 6 to make a basket with, I would like Miss Deb to mark the chat at this time. And you have to have United States address to win. And we're going to give away 2 of these berries. It's purple, guys. It's berries. And it's 50% wool. Woohoo. Yeah, right now. So Deb's marking the chat. Anybody who wants to win this bulky 6 to make a basket with, just let her know. stay something like berries or purple or something. Yes, please, that'll work. Keywords, I guess. It doesn't matter as long as it's in the marks, between the marks. Um, and Deb can get you in. We'll give away 2 of these berries. I'm not around row number 7 yet because I've been talking, but I'm planning on finishing this. Probably not with everybody, but you have the pattern, and it says changed. I changed. I want berries, she says. um, row number 7 I'm on. So then row number 8, you will repeat round 4. And round 4 is alternating your double crochet in your single crochet and single crochet in your double. So those 2 rows are alternating. Yes, that's my color. Ah. So you're going to do row 8 like that. Then row 9, you're going to do the other way, where you double crochet in a single and double and single crochet in the double. And then repeat it again with row 10. And then row 11 is your last row. So it's like, woohoo! HD is here. Hi, HD. And she says the word teal. I don't know what teal item you're going to win today, but I'm going for the berries. She's probably thinking we were doing let's make a yarn deal. And we kind of are. We kind of are, because if you decided you didn't want the berries, you could trade it in for a spot on the bracket board. Yeah. Or something out of the basket behind me. Jeez. All right. So what I think I need to do is I need to do a row of this every so often and not try to do the whole thing all at once. And then my hands would gladly appreciate the breaks in between, because I did a few stitches and then I stopped. And I did a few stitches and then I stopped. So Deb marked the chat now. She's going to run off, get me a winner for the berries. Bulky 6 yarn from Michaels. This is a loops and threads called Cozy Wool, 50% wool. And you can make a basket with this. And that'll be the last drawing of the day. Now my row 7 is done. I got a slip stitch to join in my first single. And then my row 8 will be the opposite. It'll be double crochet in the first stitch and single crochet in the next, and alternate all the way around. And here's my basket. Oh yeah, this is really nice. Happy Mother's Day, HD. Thank you. Really nice basket. Couple more rows, and then yeah, I'm gonna have to make some to keep yarning, because that to do, like when I'm doing booties or something and I'm using 3 colors, you just throw 3 little scrap balls in there, and there you go. Go sit down by the TV and you're off. We are going down to my mom's today for lunch. And I don't have to make anything or bring anything to eat because my daughter is cooking all the food. She's making us a homemade meal for lunch and bringing it from her house. And so I'm excited. And I didn't tell mom what it was. I just told her that we're coming at 1:30 to eat, to bring her lunch. She has no idea what we're getting, so what we're doing. Lori Armstrong, you won the berries. You won the berries. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what kind of stitch marker we can throw into yours. All right, we got one mushroom left. No, we got two mushrooms left from earlier in the year. We have an eye hook, like the one with the eye on it, or a K. This is the mushroom. And or you could have just one of these pretty blue and crystal ones. Your choice. Let me know which one you want. I have one orange. If you really want a Halloween type item, I do have some left from Halloween if you have to have orange. Where'd she go? Where are you? Woohoo! Now I don't have to clean my crafts up before I make a basket. Alrighty. Which stitch marker do you want? Oh, I do have one other maroon one left, and that is this one. It's got a little wing on it, like a little dragonfly. Just the teeniest, tiniest. I know you have one of my regular dragonflies, but this one's a teeny one. Have that. So those are your choices. Let me know which one you want. IK mushroom or the teeny dragonfly. And I hope that that's enough for today. I'm going to work on this every now and again. The pattern is below. Gonna go sit with everybody for lunch down at Mom's and look at all the new babies down there. Oh, okay. I said mushroom. Okay, just tell me in the message when you send it. That's fine. The mushroom one, one that says an I on it, one that says a K on it, miniature dragonfly one. And then I said something about I do have jack-o'-lanterns left. I just said orange. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to run away now. And I hope all of you have a wonderful Sunday and a good week. And enjoy making your sun hat and doll it all up, Yeah, this gives you texture when you do that. I see that now. I can see it. Even though mine is, you want the mushroom. All right. I'll show you the mushroom one more time. I do have two, so someone can get lucky and win one of these. That is the mushroom. They are the small ones. Cute. It's cute. Now send your two bulky 6s to you, and they are beautiful. I do want to mention something. I did not see it buffer today. Isn't that amazing? I don't think I did. I don't think it did. Okay, everybody, take a moment out of each day and be creative. I will talk to you all next Sunday, if not sooner, but I probably will do a video for uh, my addictions video. I did not do one this week, so I'll talk to y'all then. Take care, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Bye for now.